I actually wasn't originally a programmer. I went to school for engineering. I got out of school, I went to work for a robotics company. I was super stoked. And then the economy tanked. So I was back on the market looking for a new job, and of course none of the engineering firms were hiring. I was out hiking one day. I ran into a lady that worked for the government, and she said, "We have a position, just a temporary and hourly rate. We need someone to help with the network operations center." So I went over and I started working with them, and it was one of those things where, well, as long as you're here, let's have you work on this thing. And as long as you're here, and they said, "We need some upgrades to our website. Are you interested?" And I said, "Sure, why not?" So they handed me a book on Perl, and they said, "Go nuts. Let us know when you know Perl." Well, that was the wrong way to learn, definitely. It just kind of snowballed from there, and eventually got into doing outreach and education and science visualizations, and that stuff just kind of segued right into making games, it turns out. I've probably been programming for around a decade now, and I've kind of jumped through a few different languages to get where I am. Having gone through the experience of trying to teach myself and just kind of not having any mentor, just trying to start from scratch and figure it out, it's taught me a lot about kind of what students need, about how people learn, and it really has helped me be a better teacher. Because I know that you can go out and you can learn these things on your own. It's very painful. And what really helps students isn't doing everything for them. It's when you're learning yourself, you hit these places where you're just at a brick wall, and there's something you're not quite getting. And most of the time, what students really need is just a little nudge or a little hint now and again. So the way that I teach is very project-based. The students are always working on something. And the way that I know that I've succeeded is when they get to an end of a project and they actually have something amazing. I'm always very proud of my students. I push them so hard, they definitely moan about how much work I'm giving them. But at the end of the day, I think they do amazing things. There's really something about having proved to yourself that you can do this. Taking this game design and this Unity course will just open up so many opportunities. It's so much more than just games, it's gaining that confidence, it's creating a portfolio, it's being able to work with people from all kinds of different fields and just gaining so many skills that you'll take with you wherever you end up going.